Path of Exile gets a new expansion, the competitive ruling between G2 and Fnatic comes out, and Steam gets a revolutionary title added to their collection. This is MMO-Play Weekly News. Indie studio Premade, headed by industry veteran John Smedley, has gone to Indigogo to get their action role-playing game Hero Song funded. They hope to capture the retro essence of mouse-driven ARPGs like Diablo. Players will be able to explore a large world, unique to the player based on customization options at the beginning, filled with all manner of creatures, items to collect, and locations to explore. While it's not quite the looker, with the fairly average 2D graphics on an isometric plane, it's still easy on the eyes with smooth animations and vibrant colors. Additionally, players can adventure with up to hundreds of other people in the same game world. If this interests you, head on over to their Indiegogo page. The link's in the description below. There, you can get a better overview of the game, their vision, and the backer rewards, all the way from a measly $5 thank you, $15 to own the game, and a whopping $500 to design an in-game item. The end is near, and we love it. Cities Skylines has your town under siege from destructive acts of God, like meteor strikes. Our news editor Michael over at MMO-Play.com has a few tips for all you mayors in this time of need. First and foremost, be prepared. Simple as that. Have all the proper precautions in place to minimize damage and to save as many citizens as possible. 2. Get the word out. This new expansion introduces radio stations to quickly and effectively convey messages of life-saving information. 3. Savor the moment. What's better than watching on helplessly while your city is torn asunder? Wait a minute, that's not an active emergency repair mode. If it's broke, fix it. And number 5, rebuild. Stay determined. Do you know how many times Constantinople was taken over and burned and then rebuilt? Like, a lot. I sure hope Steam is ready to take on all this extra traffic to their client. A big title has breached the gates. World of Fishing. All the best parts of the great outdoors without actually having to be outdoors. This Steam edition introduces new fishing equipment, boats, and maps. And that wasn't enough. First, you need to chill. Second, they have raised the level cap to a whopping 80 and have added a player versus player map. So get to whacking and stabbing each other with those fishing poles today. Obsidian Entertainment continues to give it all they've got to make Armored Warfare one of the best vehicular-based MMOs on the market. A new game mode, Global Operations, is coming soon and it looks fantastic. 2 teams of 15 players will fight over objectives, whether that be to secure, capture, or destroy, for 15 minutes or until one team loses all their points. Now that sounds pretty tame, like a normal game mode even, but haha, here's the spice. There will be PvE added to the otherwise PvP. Essentially, a third AI-controlled team will be facing off against both player teams. While more difficult to take down than you might guess, good macro play will blow the competition away, be that man or machine. Jens Hilgers, a notoriously Weasley character, has been caught red-handed. I'll save you the trouble of going through his autobiography, but basically he's a bit of a snake when it comes to business in the esports industry, and this time he's got to pay. The whole situation boils down to Jens, a co-owner of League of Legends competitive team G2, giving a loan to rival EU LCS team Fnatic. Now Riot Games weren't too happy to find this out through journalist Richard Lewis, and for that matter, neither was Reddit. There were calls for outright bans of the multi-million-dollar teams for Pete's sake. In the end, Jens pretty much just had to reverse the loan and everybody will go on their merry way. Should he have been punished more? Should Fnatic have received punishment for knowingly accepting a loan from a competitor? Maybe? At the end of the day, Jens slithers away once again. Some people, it's the climb up the mountain that is the best part, and not actually sitting up on the summit. Those people are liars. And Neverwinter agrees. If you've already reached the max level of 70, you can purchase another pre-made level 70. I mean, who wants to do all that early boring content all over again? Not me. But King, leveling up characters is how you learn the optimal skill sets and abilities. Well, fret not, player. Upon the purchase of that pre-made level 70, players will also get a token to essentially re-pick everything. Additionally, they come equipped with standard gear for that level, so players can jump right into all that varied endgame content. Path of Exile has one desire: to keep you playing always. To continue to accomplish this, they have released the Atlas of Worlds expansion. With it, 30 new maps, effectively increasing the endgame by 50%. That's big. Accompanying this buffet of new content is 19 bosses located in dense jungles to endless wastelands, all on the Atlas map system that encourages exploration. Defeating these bosses will unlock even more difficult bosses, such as the Mysterious Shaper. To wrap the package up, for about 3 months, players will be able to find groups of trapped monsters and break them out of their cruel captivity, only to slaughter them for their item crafting essence. This has been MMO-Play Weekly News. Make sure to check out all the relevant news articles and quick look links in the description below. Thanks for watching.